All right, I'm going to be sharing my XRP plan, and my XRP plan goes to, believe it or not, 2050. So 24 years from now, we'll just have to wait and see what that looks like, but that just shows that I have a long-term holding plan. I mean, that's just something that's simple, works for me, and I mean, time is our friend, right? Time in the market is going to beat timing the market. We hear that all the time. And just like simple things, if you look at XRP from its inception, which on here I think goes back to like 2013, maybe 2012, it was, made XRP became a thing, but 2013 it became able to be traded, I think. But that's what it shows on CoinMarketCap is 2013, all the way to now, 2026. According to this, is up over 25,000%. And that's in, what is that? 10 years? No, not 10 years. Don't do math in public. Don't do that. 13 years, right? 2013 to 2026, 13 years. And hey, if that does another, in 13 years, it does another 25,000% where it's at now, I mean, that's going to be a lot. But, if it does, who knows if it goes to 30,000 up from where it is, or 40 or 50,000, who knows? This isn't a price prediction, it's just sharing my thoughts, and like, who knows where it's at. I'm not going to predict where it could be, but I just believe in XRP, and I do think it will be higher than 140, to $1.48 in 24 years from now in 2050. So it's kind of holding long term, seeing what happens. And my plan might adjust in there at some point, depending on price action and movement and overall crypto and stuff. But a lot has happened in 13 years, and a lot can happen in 13 years, and a lot can happen in 24 years, in XRP, but it just in crypto as a whole. So that just shows, my plan is long-term, and that, is what works for me and helps to kind of ride out some of this noise and weather these storms in crypto and XRP and stuff. That it's just part of the game. If you're in it, if you're not, you're going to know real soon. My plan, my XRP plan goes to 2050 at least. And like I said, it can change in those 24 years, but right now that's like what I have set on. So I'm not like, okay, oh, what's it doing tomorrow? Oh my gosh, it's down, or oh, it's up, or, I'm not like super glued to what's happening, because I'm like, I hold and kind of forget about it, and that's the beauty of investing. You can automate stuff, you kind of forget about it, and then, especially if you're doing long-term or retirement or whatever, and then when it gets closer to that time, you look in, you come in and be like, oh wow, look what it did, or not gonna just play that part, but the bull part, the bear part, like, oh dang, yeah, like didn't do what I was hoping or thinking. So we always have to be safe with how much we're putting in, and have that part, of a plan and a part of your plan. So you're not just dumping a bunch of money, but yeah, it's just the beauty of kind of walking away, coming back and seeing, oh, okay, wow, look what XRP did in 24 years. The same, like if you got in back here in 2013 and when it was up here, and or even where it's now, and be like, oh wow, it's up 25,000%. And so, yeah, that's kind of, again, not a price prediction, but just like what I believe in XRP and crypto, and it becoming more and more of a thing. Time is going to be our friend, and we're going to have these spikes and volatility, but it's getting better, better, especially if you look at this chart like that. It's a big spike, came down, spike up, didn't retest this yet, but had more price action, and not just like immediately dump back down and stay down. Same with this, we spiked up, we hit a new all-time high, and then we kind of stayed up. Now we're retracing down, so it's going to be like that until it gets a little bit more steady in the future, hopefully. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not trying to predict anything, because, I don't know the future. I don't know what, 60 seconds from now is going to show, or 1 second from now is going to be in crypto and XRP. But we can follow those trends, and we can follow what it's doing with institutions and banking and the cross-border payments and stuff, and the more clarity around crypto as a whole, and blah, 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 like all these things that are happening. We can look at that and be like, okay, we're going to use that, or I'm going to use that to put it into my plan, to be like, okay, in the future, yeah, do I think XRP will be higher than $1.48? Yes. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I'm not predicting that it will or won't necessarily, but it's more of a belief, if that makes sense. Because like I said, I don't really do predicting videos anymore, because I did, but not really anymore. And more of just like, yeah, I do believe in it, and I do believe it'll be higher, but we'll just have to wait and see. And that's part of my plan, to ride that out. So hopefully you have a plan, an XRP plan, make it a long-term plan. And maybe like me, just make it simple. Go to 2050, or go to 2030, just some round numbers, make it easy so you kind of forget about, let it sit, let it do its job, let time in the market be time in the market. And then come back later and be like, oh, wow, XRP is up $5, $10, whatever it could be. Yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. And that's my XRP plan. That's just something, I believe in and am doing, and what works for me. Not trying to predict anything, but just being prepared for it, right? Not predicting, but being prepared for what happens. But that's it for this short little video. Let me know your XRP plan. That's mine. Let me know yours. Leave it in the comments. Like, subscribe. I do videos like this, talking about XRP or crypto, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and maybe I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.